Hey there, this is Heather with A New Day Crochet, here to show you how to make a herringbone single crochet stitch with bulky weight yarn and a 10mm hook. I've seen this crochet stitch done a couple of different ways, but I'm going to show you my preferred method because it gives you the most texture and the most herringbone design. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot, and we're going to make a chain. So for demonstration, I'm going to be chaining 10, and it doesn't matter how many you chain, it just depends on your project. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You want to make sure that your chain is just a little bit loose. I've kind of messed up there, but you don't want the tension too tight on your chain. So then you're going to +1 for a single crochet stitch. So really I have 11 chains. Now to start the single crochet herringbone stitch, you're going to start off doing a regular single crochet. So you're going to insert your hook into the second loop from your hook. And I like to, when I'm working with chains, I like to work into this little hump here. So I'm going to insert my hook through here, yarn over, bring it up, yarn over, and that is your first single crochet. Now to do the herringbone, we are going to work our hook into this bottom loop of the previous single crochet before we enter it into the next chain. So we're going to put it in here through the top, and then we're going to go through the chain and yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that is your first herringbone single crochet. We're going to do that again. You're going to put your yarn or your hook through this bottom loop of the previous stitch. So I'm going to put it through there into the next chain. And I made these a little tight, so I'm having to use my fingers. Yarn over, pull it up, and you want to make sure that you're giving it enough tension on this loop because you're going to be inserting your hook through the next stitch. And if it's too tight, it's going to be hard. Yarn over and pull through. And you're going to just keep working that all the way through the end. And on the second row, we're going to be doing this in reverse. So we get that herringbone texture on the same look on the same side. Okay, all the way through. Insert into the chain, yarn over, pull up. You got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So you can kind of start to see that texture coming through. And I'm going to just keep working this through the end of the chain. And it's a little difficult because I made my chain a little tight. Alrighty. Loose tension with this stitch is very, very important. You want to make sure that you're nice and loose so that when you enter your hook in the next stitch, it's a lot easier. And it makes working these stitches so much easier. Okay, that one got a little tangled up. I'm going to redo that one. Just 2 more. Actually, 1 more. And this is why it's so essential to have loose tension. Don't do what I did, make your chains very, very loose. Okay. So now we're at the end of the row, and this is your first row of herringbone single crochet. What you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn. Now on this side, we are going to work in reverse. So if you've never worked in reverse, it's just like it says, you're going to work in reverse. So you're going to take your hook and you're going to make a reverse single crochet into this first stitch. So we're going to go back here from the back to the front, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Okay, so that is your first single crochet. We always start the row with a single crochet. Now the second and beyond, we are going to do a herringbone single crochet in reverse. So we're going to turn this over and insert the hook on this bottom loop of your previous single crochet. And then you're going to insert in the back way. So back to front, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Let's do that again. So we're going to work in reverse. So we're going to just turn this over to see it better. Insert your hook through that bottom loop of the previous single herringbone crochet, through the back of the next stitch, yarn over, pull it up. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, maybe, and pull through all 3. I'll show you again. This is the back. It's actually the front, but we're working backwards on this row. So we're going to insert the hook through the bottom loop, through the back of the next stitch, yarn over, pull up 3 loops, yarn over, and pull through all 3. I'm just going to finish the row, and you just keep doing this. The back, you're going to be alternating just the regular single crochet stitch and then in reverse every other row. Once you get the hang of it, it's a very simple stitch to do. 2 more, actually 3 more. Back, 3 loops, yarn over, pull it through. 2 more. This yarn is very slippery with this aluminum hook, which can be a very good thing. But showing tutorials isn't always easy. Okay. And the last one. And we're going to just repeat that. So this is your front side, and you can start to see that herringbone stitch. So we're going to just chain 1 and start that all over. So this will be a chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch, and then herringbone from here on out. So yarn or hook through that bottom loop, pull through all 3 loops, and then you just keep going. And that's basically all there is to it. After a few rows, this is what it should start to look like. You can see the deep herringbone texture coming through. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel for even more simple crochet tutorials for beginners and beyond. Thanks so much. See you next time.